My name's Dietrick. I'm 22 years old, and I'm currently a senior at Unity College in Unity, Maine, and studying the wildlife conservation major program. Cephalopods are an interesting species because, well, each one of the three members of that type, well, actually there are four members, including the nautilus, but the three main. When I first started liking animals, I didn't really consider making it into a career right off the bat. TTX, or tetrodotoxin, which is also found in fugu puffers. Well, I started realizing that that's what I wanted to do, so I was hoping to find a college that offered a major working with wildlife, and well, we found Unity here, which is only about the size of a golf ball, yet it contains one of the deadliest venoms on the planet. So, after coming out and looking at the campus a couple of times, we discovered that it would probably be the right place for me to go. It's still very lethal.
Cute little thing that can kill you very quickly.
Yes. And of course, it was a little tough at first. There were some challenges, adjusting to the dorm life. But I usually get adapted rather quickly. Very tiny creature, but a highly toxic venom. It's a very beautiful animal. It's got like yellow, purple, and brown. What I want to do is prove that I can live on my own. That I don't always need the help of people. Well, not that I don't appreciate all the help that was given to me, but I want to prove that I can live on my own where I want to. That I can find a good job and live on my own, and prove that I can be an independent. Truth is, though, I really would like to work somewhere by the sea. I've been landlocked practically all my life. Whenever I go by the sea, particularly when I was in Alaska in 2006, I just felt so at ease. I felt peace of mind, which is something that I know people from all walks of life search for. To find that one place where they can truly relax and truly put their mind at ease and not feel the weight of the world on their shoulders. Well, I had a few ideas, but right now I'm just mainly focusing on graduating. One thing I would maybe like to try to do in the future is perhaps maybe set up a sort of a speakers bureau or some small business where individuals, well, such as myself, go out and speak to people like schools and summer camps or special needs programs about autism and raise and promote autism awareness. As for my insight to the animal world, it's a place full of mystery and wonder, as well as hidden dangers. But then again, what places don't have that? No one really knows the origins of where autism develops or how it comes into being. And it's still a mystery, and who knows, it might be a mystery for all time. Animals, like autistics, are sometimes misunderstood. Certain kinds are. Usually whether they're fearsome like sharks or they're just fascinating, like the cephalopods, for example. Well, cephalopods are highly intelligent creatures, even though they might not look it. Yet they're able to change color and the texture of their skin to completely camouflage themselves into the background. And sometimes that's how autistics are. They sometimes just are in the background. And sometimes they're just not willing to take the forefront in order to try to help raise awareness about their disabilities. Some of the things I've done that I've worked with animals, I've worked at my zoo when I was a zoo teen in 2005. I worked at Wolf Park in Battleground, Indiana in 2009. And most recently I've worked with the Nature Conservancy over this summer. It's probably one of my favorite aquariums I've been to would have to be the Monterey Aquarium in Monterey, California. They are really world-renowned because they have probably been one of the only aquariums to house the most fearsome predator in the ocean, the great white shark, in captivity. And the longest record they had was 199 days. I believe that was their first great white. They had about 6 great whites to date, and I think they released the latest one in 2008 sometime. But they've had to let them go because the great whites started attacking other animals in the exhibits. But nonetheless, it's been a very successful program, and they've been one of the few aquariums that house the ocean's most fearsome predator within their walls.
What I think is very interesting is that it's my impression, correct me if I'm wrong, that a lot of this information and a lot of your interest and even passion doesn't come directly from your courses, but from your individual reading and research. Am I right about that?
Yes, mainly from documentaries that I've seen. The great white sharks in South Africa, when they just breach the water and leap out of it completely, it's to me like they're defying their destiny to forever be bound to the sea. In that one moment, they've broken the barrier between sea and sky. Right? And for that single moment that they are in the air, they are showing that they are defying their fate, that they are not bound by it completely, but they're still bound to nature. Nature, in my opinion, is eternal. And though people may come and go, and civilizations will eventually crumble and then be rebuilt, and technology will improve, I believe nature will live on. Because if we truly destroy nature, then we'll destroy ourselves eventually. Because we are part of it. No matter how much we try to use technology and depend on it, nature is where we came from. Well, the thing is, you can't fight who you are. I mean, your autism's there, and it's going to be with you for the rest of your life. You may not like it, but you got to accept it. And maybe in time, you'll even come to be proud of it, like I have. I mean, there are still some times, though, where I sometimes do feel slightly ashamed about my autism, but for the most part, I'm actually proud of it. I've accepted it. That's a part of me, and I've got to focus on the other, or more important things in life. The truth is that autistics are going to have it very hard in the world, as is anybody with any kind of disability, be it mental or physical.
Has the support that you've gotten from your family been important to your success?
Probably one of the most important factors, along with not just my family, but also my psychiatrist, Dr. Fow, my academic advisor, Jim Horan at Unity, and also at Roncalli High School, Principal Chuck Weisenbach and Mrs. Pat Musgrave, as well as the ARC of Indiana, which is a great committee, by the way, a great organization. I mean, my motto is new day, new opportunity. That's what you have to do. You have to take advantage of every opportunity that comes at you with each new day. The thing is, I don't know what fate has in store for me. I mean, maybe fate is set in stone, but I'm the one who shapes and carves out the shape of my destiny. That is what I have to say.